Hey, they're sales managers, directors of sales, executive vice presidents of sales and marketing, chief marketing officers, chief revenue officers. Bill Shaka here. Thank you for attending another edition of Crush Your Company's Quota. Today, connecting salespeople's careers to the corporate culture. Let's unpack this a little bit. First of all, do you have a good snapshot of your corporate culture? If you don't, email me. We need to talk. If you don't know what your culture is like, how are you going to hire the correct people to work within that culture? You know, it's like trying to hire somebody that lives north of the Arctic Circle to do farming in the tropics. They're not built for it. And the end result of it is they're going to be unhappy and they're not going to last. By the same token, if your culture requires gigantic swaths of energy, enthusiasm, what we call motivational energy. Now, motivational energy for salespeople is relatively high. Motivational energy for accountants and engineers is a lot lower than that. If you require a high level of motivational energy and you're bringing somebody in with a lower level of motivational energy, they can't keep up. If your organization requires, let's say you're more into sales engineering, if your organization requires a medium level of motivational energy and you bring somebody in with a gigantic level of motivational energy, they're going to seem like they're ferrets on cocaine, and they're going to be all over the place. By your perception, it's not going to work. So you need to know what your culture is. Once you do, can you begin to show sales professionals career tracks based upon their performance? This is extremely interesting. You know, you bring a salesperson on, let's say you bring them on as an account executive. And you let them know that if you are able to concentrate and hit quota for 18 months, you're going to be promoted to senior account executive. Well, that means that you might have an individual that's heavily into gold performance and goal direction for 18 months. So they could have a new business card that says, senior account executive. Now, that in and of itself gave you 18 months of solid production. All right, maybe you have to give them an increase in base or a kicker in commissions. Doesn't much matter. Where do they go after that? Do you let individuals know that the tract into sales management is a definite possibility, or the tract into marketing is a possibility? So, for example, if somebody's out in the field 5 years and they've made it up to senior account executive and they're still doing very well, and they have a particular niche that they concentrate on more so than other products, can they be brought into the marketing fold as a product manager in that particular niche? Possibility. Is there some kind of a liaison between sales, marketing, and manufacturing that needs a personal touch? Does your organization hire executives from the sales ranks? Some organizations are very sales oriented and they hire specifically from the rank and file of sales. Some organizations don't like to do that. Some organizations feel as if the salespeople don't have the overall balance and well-roundedness to become an executive. And if you feel like that based on your culture, you're right. But you have to know what your culture is. And that's the first step to linking sales professionals' career paths to their performance. Now, there's a lot of crunchy granola here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you really seriously think about this. You need to establish a series of goals for your salespeople to be able to get to before they can ascend to the next step. Maybe you might have 3 levels of sales. Maybe it's account executive, senior account executive, and maybe I don't know, some other general account executive or some executive above senior. The whole idea behind it, though, is that as you move individuals up these ranks and they are hitting their specific goals, you're getting tremendous performance out of them. You're getting gigantic swaths of production. Where can you go beyond that point? Now, I spent a lot of time talking about goal setting. Check the link. It's either going to be above or below the screen. Maybe I'll put it on both. Send for my free guide on setting 7-day SMART goals. Read it over. It's going to take you a gigantic investment of about 5 minutes to read. But it's going to give you some actionable ideas that you can put into practice immediately. Also, take a look at some of my goal setting courses. These are courses that will assist you in moving your sales team forward. Bill Shaka, thanking you for attending another edition of Crush Your Company's Quota. Looking forward to seeing you in the next. Bye.